smile today? You know, Coach Chronicle, just want to talk to you for a minute, give you a friendly reminder that it's so important that you just have moments of gratitude and being thankful for every moment. A lot of times we get caught up in stuff that seems to mean so much in the moment, and then come to find out it really doesn't. Life is so much and time is so little. So I want to just talk real quick about the smile mantra. I haven't really been talking about it, so I wanted to give you a little tidbit that I think would be important. I talked a lot about what it stands for. And for those of you that don't know what the smile mantra stands for, I'm going to give you a heads up. So, SMILE stands for study, meditate, inspire, laugh, and elevate. I want to talk about elevation today. It's last, but definitely not least. Elevation means that you should be elevated in your life. Don't become stagnant or comfortable in this lifetime. Because when you do, a lot of times you get comfortable. You think that you've done everything you need to do. You went every place you need to go. All of these things. But the truth of the matter is, elevation means we need to grow. Always. And every part of growth requires us to study, requires us to meditate, requires to inspire someone else. And we don't really think about this because growth isn't often encouraged, I don't think, enough. When you grow, that means that you're doing something for yourself to improve you, to improve how you stand in this lifetime. If you're not growing, then a lot of times people don't realize that just because you get degrees or just because you get the promotions, that doesn't necessarily mean that's it. You should still be growing on your days off. You should still be growing when you're not trying to go getting degree or in achievement to get a degree or whatever. You should be growing always. And growth means, what are you investing in yourself as far as time? Are you investing in time with you? Are you self-reflecting? Are you looking at yourself? I've talked about this so many times. Are you looking at yourself? Because a lot of times we're not looking at self. We're only looking at others and judging or talking about someone else's stuff, or basically we're constantly always trying to figure out what somebody else is doing. All of that stuff means you're not taking in enough time to look at you. And if you're not looking at you, that means you're not likely growing. Growth is essential in this lifetime, man. You have to grow. You have to think about, what am I doing? What do I need to do to better myself? That's so important. There's so much we could be doing to elevate. We could be getting around people that we're uncomfortable around. And what I mean about that is sometimes we need to be around people that makes us feel a little bit intimidated or a lot intimidated. It's really important. I'm going to tell you why. When you're around people that you don't believe you can learn from, you're around people that you really don't feel teach you anything or you grow from learning from, you're just around stagnant people. Unfortunately, they don't, usually, they do not give you the encouragement to learn something new. And they're stagnant. You got to pay attention to your peer group, to who you hang around with. All of this stuff is important, man. Elevation in this lifetime is so important. I challenge my kids all the time to look at themselves. Because when my kids get to judging, or even when I get to judging stuff, or what's going on over there, or what's going on over here, and where's this going, who's doing this and who's doing that, if I'm overly consumed with someone else, or overly consumed with the media, trying to see who's doing what and what's most current, if I'm so involved with that, then that means I'm not paying attention to me enough. I'm not looking at how I can improve. How can I be a better mother? How can I be a better lover? How can I be a better daughter? How can I be a better grandmother? How can I be better for myself? What am I doing for me? And if I'm not doing these things, then that means I'm too busy looking at something else or someone else. It's not healthy. We don't take it enough time to just take the time to really think about how can I elevate. And a lot of times we're just spending time on stuff that doesn't matter. It's just not even important. And just because you have degrees or you got that promotion or you did something that you accomplished doesn't mean you're elevated. Because a lot of times people think that once I get this, then I've made it. No. In this journey, it's not just about making it. It's about getting better in the journey. There's no destination in elevation. You should be always trying to learn new things. You should constantly be curious about stuff. What can I do to make myself give myself more joy? Am I putting too much pressure on someone else to make me happy? Because no one else can. Only you can make you happy. So are you fulfilled in your private time? Do you have to have somebody around you so that you feel joy? Or do you feel joy on your own? Do you have moments of just gratitude, of thanking the Spirit, or God, that He allows you to have another day? Do you think? Are you in gratitude? Are you spending so much time looking outside of you? Just asking. I wanted to come on here and give you guys some inspiration. But I also wanted to be honest about some things. In this lifetime, you gotta elevate. You gotta take the time to really focus on you. Self-improvement, self-reflection is so important. So again, I ask, did you smile today? And if not, make a plan to. I'm out of here, guys. It's your coach, Carter McCoy.